The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage. Give me sushi!
Namaste HexAsians, welcome back to another episode with me, your host Dheeraj. I'm hoping a few people will join us in chat. Till then, those who are watching, let me know in chat what you guys are drinking. And for those who will be watching on the replay, please turn your speed to 2x. And if you can, leave some comments. For now, today I am drinking Red Bull. Uh, can you see? Gr- Apple muscat grape flavor. It's amazing. And Red Bull, I am feeling a bit bullish, even though today is a bit of a down day for a crypto, but still we are trending in the right way. So yeah. And well, I see a couple of people have joined. Oh, Mr. Light Wonder had left a comment a few while back. I don't know if he's watching that. Uh, Thumbs up to you too. Uh, and oh, after a long time, I see Bitfinex here. He says, "I'm sorry for absolutely nothing." Well, it's kind of what I have in mind as well. I wanted to put a question mark in the title, but I guess this one more clickbaity this way, I guess. But and he says he's drinking some green tea. Nice. I like it. Hot water with leaves in it. And we have Marcavelli, like always. Pump it, EHEX. And we have Ahmed Nabil joining us. He says, "Is it my internet connection or a stream issue?" I yes, Bitfinex answers that the stream seems really smooth. Hey, I did spend a little extra on this connection this month, so I hope it was worth it. So Ahmed, yeah, I suppose it is a rainy season in Singapore as well, so might be because of that, or maybe cyber attack on Singapore by Indian hacker group. Breaking news. Crazy, crazy. I do. By the way, chat, if anybody wants to join, I have shared the link to join in the comments. Everybody is welcome. You know, but my point or real thing. One thing I want to apologize for is in the past week I sold some e-hex. Oh, why did I sell my p-hex? E-hex. But not really. I just traded it for some p-hex and I put it in the e-hex p-hex pool. So I am okay with it. I don't mind. Uh, just balancing my portfolio. Bitfinex is saying this may be an unpopular opinion, but I don't. The red notice is a big deal. Anyone who doesn't see corrupt puppets at play has lost the plot. Uh, the which red? I guess you are referring. I don't know which red notice you are referring to. Um, I think it was regarding the some stable coin bill. If I'm correct, uh, that things are going to happen. Like it's a big club. Like I don't. Oh, sorry. I am a bit distracted right now. Maybe or not up with the red notice on Richard. I don't think it's a big deal. I have covered this on the previous streams. First of all, it's a personal lawsuit. Uh, if you like, first tax evasion notice. I think if his lawyers can make the SEC bend their knee, then yeah, I think he can clear up the tax issues. Probably get a fine, or maybe if his lawyers and accountants are good enough, he might even get a tax refund from it. Uh, so that's one thing. The assault case, I it's really difficult to tell. It may be a fabrication, or even if it is, it's not like he's going to be in prison for it, like another uh, s- kind of fine, monetary fine. I think he'll be okay, you know, punishable by fine, legal for a price. So that's one thing. I I I think we should pursue our people in the Finnish hex community to like get a what you call FOIA on the case. FOIA, freedom of information. I don't think or know whether Finland has that facility. Maybe, but it would be interesting to see. And we'll find out. But there were a couple of things I wanted to cover. Now I got distracted. Just a sec. Um yeah, first of all, I would like to hold a moment of silence because just last week we heard, or rather, I at least saw on X that one of the community member, I think his name was John, if I remember correctly, he ended his life. Like so, I will hold a moment of silence for him. And just another reminder that no, we don't know what struggles people in the community are going through. Please keep in touch with people, at least be aware of how those you have onboarded. Uh, to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with people I have onboarded directly, but I see most of them are doing okay. They don't even complain about the price being down 97%. Like I told them this is a Hail Mary, and most of them are treating it as such. So yeah, please keep a lookout for people in the community who may be depressed. And you see, personally, like at least a couple of weeks ago, more so, even I was a bit depressed, price going down. But then to be a bit uh, like oh, I saw that yeah, there are people who are worse off that than me. So I felt like yeah, my sorrow is so little when you compare it with others. So I not that I took pleasure from the sorrow of others, but it feels good, or at least like yeah, people struggle and yeah, people are able to get out of worse situation. I don't think I will. What else did we have to cover? Yes, if you guys didn't know, there was a huge security breach on Coinbase. So if you have a Coinbase account, uh, I I don't know what security measures you are supposed to take. I guess you should try change your two-factor authentication if you do have it activated. And I would say just delete your Coinbase account and file for a data deletion request. I it's I don't know. I don't have a Coinbase account, so I don't know whether that is a option even. But European uh, exchanges do have that option. You know there is that one GDPR notice. Send them a GDPR notice. Yeah. Bitfinex, yes. The best security measures I ever took was deleting my Coinbase account. Lol. They still owe me 3K now. What a joke. Yeah, that's how they became such a big company. They have stolen so much money from smaller accounts. Same as what PayPal has done. It's a joke. Like even Binance. Uh, but yeah, I guess Richard always was right about that as well. Like, yeah, you use a centralized exchange like a public toilet, get in and out as soon as possible, and touch nothing except for yourself. uh, so that's the thing. Delete your Coinbase account, yeah, file a data deletion request. And if you're wondering if I delete my Coinbase account, what will I use to onboard in crypto or buy crypto? Now we have many more options, especially if you are in the US. Coast app is 0x Coast. I think that has been the best, one of the best exchanges so far. From what I hear from people in the Persian community, it works smooth. For me, the other one I use is Pulse LN. That gives it works great for me here in the Philippines. 0x Coast is not available. I, Bitfinex. I've been using Bitcoin Bitstamp for a long time, but being purchased by Robinhood probably isn't a good thing. Oh, I didn't know Bitstamp got purchased by Robinhood. In that case, yeah, I don't like the Robinhood app and it's what it has done. But I guess it's choosing from the lesser evil, so you have to use it, I guess. At least Markaveli says, at least I got possible deniability about any withdrawals now. Yes, that's one thing. And the other, you know, I am very conspiracy minded. So for me, I think it was an internal thing. They are just data brokering amongst themselves. It was a way to like uh, deny involvement of providing data to third party. So yeah. So long and short of it, you can use what was that? If you are using Pulse Chain, Gibbs.finance is also a good website if you want to. Wait a minute, I will share this. Present share screen. Onboard, move tokens from any chain to Pulse Chain, blah blah. So you can use their bridge and onboarding. Again, it uses Coinbase. Uh, ZK P2P is turning out to be good, but oops, you can use that. It's uh, you can use Venmo, Cash App, Revolut, Wise, up to you. Again, meant for US user base. I don't use it, but Machiavelli's StreamYard parlay is it? It's at the top of the chat. Yes, I think. So, uh, may- yeah, yeah, that's the link to. Oh, parlay from far away was asking. I didn't see that. Uh, put the link. So, do you want me to put the link again? I guess. Hey, oh, uh, I think he was talking about the Gibbs.finance link. It's, I don't know why I have to share that link. Like, it is what it it is the link, like it is spelled GIBS dot F finance. Anyway, so I'm not getting a referral for shilling that link, so I'm not going to put the link in here. That was one thing. Just let me catch my breath a little bit while till then I will bring up some charts. Where is this? today in the past hour or so. Yeah, we are getting back to in the positive territory. Let's see. Uh, so log chart, hex versus pulse, hex versus pulse. Look at this. The Heikanasi candle. MACD positive. Uh, I think I had mentioned that we might see some resistance here. Uh, so yeah, this was the previous kind of high was around 1st March. If you go back, or you can say till Feb, which was around 2 cents. We are around 1 cent now. Yeah, these round numbers do have kind of uh, ring to it, or so. Let's see. Hopefully we will be able to get across this 1 cent barrier soon, and we will go to the moon. What about how is Pulse chain looking? Pulse chain is looking even more bullish. We crossed the previous resistance. Same MACD looking positive. Bollinger Bands expanding and pointed upwards. Ev- Everything is looking bullish, looking bullish. So I am kind of bullish. Hmm. What else do we have to talk about? I'm sharing this. Uh, what else? I haven't seen any community drama a- as such. Maybe it's a good thing, or maybe uh, yeah, there was one thing that is going on. Uh, the highest of stakes part two is, I think, in the making. They have their benevolent whale who is again trying to sponsor him. These are mostly ways to whitewash their reputation. Uh, for now, hate hate is a very strong term, but yeah, I really didn't like the first movie. I don't really like if they want to do it on their own, good for them. Hopefully, it will have a more positive annotation to it, but I don't expect it to be that way. And yeah, I'm not really interested. Uh, but if they are going to be asking for money again, then I will do a special video criticizing them and giving them shit. Maybe in the next episode, because we have to talk about it. Uh, create some drama. Oh, and I have my good friend from Singapore joining us. How are you doing, my friend Ahmed? How are
Yeah, hello, good, good evening. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, you can continue chatting first, Diraj. You can continue. Yeah. Mm.
so, Marco, have you heard of the some treasury thing on Pulse chain? It's just some scam tax token. Mhm. I haven't heard about it, but I, I guess I have blocked enough people that I have stopped getting these kind of treasury or like promotions of new tokens on first chain. So maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe I have yeah I have created my echo chamber, but I'm okay with it. Uh, that highest of stakes crap is just RG3 getting people to pay for him to move to be a movie star. uh, like you know,
The
I
high,
have to act.
the highest of stake is being created by RG3. There is the.
Uh,
I mean, previously it was someone else, right? I mean, now it's by RG3.
I think RG3 was kind of an executive producer, or at least like large contributor in the form of Discourse Syndicate. They were the one promoting it. To be honest, at the time I think HexAsians was streaming with Discourse Syndicate, so I am also guilty as charged, and hey, I I, I say like, the stream is already titled I owe an apology, so maybe I should apologize for that as well. You know, I did help Discourse Syndicate to get some initial traction in the community, so I can't deny it. And
I think you
also,
don't have.
but it was
Yeah,
mutual, right? So
yeah.
I also
I
got
think you don't
some
have to
promotion.
apologize for it, Raj. Yeah, I think you don't have to. Output. Can you hear me? Yeah. No? Yes.
Hey, like,
Yeah.
I know, but you know, I don't. I know I don't need to, but it's like takes some burden off my chest, I guess. But because hey, even though I can criticize them now, I did get some fame from being on Discourse Syndicate. But I wish I had seen through these guys earlier. Yeah, and I
I mean, we are probably all excited about
yeah,
the movie. I mean, even us in Singapore, the small hex community at that time, all of us were quite excited about it. Yeah, but I guess the movie is being created during that time, the period where hex is rising up and getting more popular. Yeah. So I mean, if we want to create a movie, I mean, right now, I mean, it's probably gonna be about Pidai, Pidai, Pidai. I think yeah,
yeah, like uh,
yeah. That's the
you know,
only thing. Yeah.
the amount that was given to the movie and the budget for the movie, like almost 500,000, I guess. Uh, for that much, we could have made a Bollywood blockbuster, man. Like literally,
I thought it
uh,
cost more.
with all including all the Bollywood dance numbers and those crazy fight scenes. Like we could have had that kind of a movie, and like I already did a critique of that film. Like first of my like that movie leaves a bad aftertaste in your mouth, kind of. You feel like what did I watch? Like there was this other movie for crypto that came out I think a few months prior to the highest of stakes, the search for the crypto king. Uh, not it was regarding the Quadriga CX CEO who like did a big scam, and then he went to India, and where he passed away due to traveler's diarrhea. Even that movie, like if you watch it, it's intriguing. At least you get interested in what crypto is, or you know, I- like while it, that highest of stakes is like you feel not only cringe is not the correct word. I would say not cringe, but you feel like kind of sadness that I feel like you feel kind of pity for people who were involved in the movie. So, and worst thing, like all that budget, the whole Euro trip of Richard Hart was filmed, but the entire movie is like indoor interviews. Like, let it be, let it be. Marcavelli is saying sacrificed wallet could buy EHEX and I could make my own blockbuster.
Yeah.
Not uh, like I don't even I don't think like sacrificed wallet needs to buy up EHEX. Oh, e- but uh, yeah, movies. Yeah, see, it's good for creating a narrative, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, what are you trying to say about? Anyways, where were we going with this? Like,
They were talking about the
yeah,
highest of stakes part two.
yeah. So I hope no. If they ask for money, please don't be stupid enough to donate to that cause. Uh, we have already seen multiple. Like, how many times do you need to be uh, scammed? Scammed is a harsh word, but kind of. We already seen what happened with just last month the Gopal's
Oh, the
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Mm,
Yeah, all they do is ask for donations, and where what? Look, I don't mind giving donations provided like we come to know that the donations are going towards the right cause. Like, yeah, you, on one hand, you are asking for money, and on the other hand, you are posting videos of you smoking expensive cigars. Doesn't make sense, man. You just kind of gives the feeling that you're just burning money. So,
The
which by
term
the
is
way, I
not
have a
the term is not donations. The term now is sacrifice. Yeah. You sacrifice
sacrifice.
your blood,
You,
sweat, tears that to watch a movie about something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, certain parts of sacrificing is okay if you know what's the cause and for everything, but well,
like you, like even sacrifice is kind of like a donation, right? Even
it's a
you
donation.
you are making you are not if you are donating literally you are not having any expectations. You are just hoping that your money goes to a good cause. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah, 100% literally burning money and not even theirs. The community is correct.
I mean,
Yeah,
I sacrifice for Pulse Chain and also for Pulsec, but I have, I mean, no point regretting now. I mean, we all do it for the belief that the chain will be better. We can do fast transaction with the hopes that everything will be built, and also with pulse X and everything. But well, no one can expect these kind of things to happen. Yeah.
Look, my at least for me, my logic for at least the pulse chain sacrifice was, yes, the money is going towards medical research. Uh, uh, it was later that I kind of deep dived into the Sense Foundation and what was that, Methuselah Foundation and Aubrey de Grey, who, like, yeah, their
Yeah. I
thing,
read about it. Yeah, there's some issues inside and everything. Yeah.
the the thing is, Aubrey de Grey has been pushing the same narrative for like even before the sacrifice, like for 10, I think almost 30 years now. And it's like it's like what Elon says about going to Mars. It will happen in the next 5 years. They always, it's called something known as fringe science. It lies on the boundary of science fiction and real science. Yeah, something in between.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I,
so
I mean, okay. You're a doctor and I'm a nurse. We are both in so-called healthcare. Right? I mean, what's your opinion? I mean, let's trade opinions on this longevity. All the things that Richard is spouting and all these kind of things. Yeah.
see, for me, like, my approach is kind of different to longevity, and something I kind of draw from sci-fi. But here's the deal: like, I would rather have each and every human or baby being born right now to be able to live to a age of 85, 100% guarantee. We, the life expectancy throughout the world, it's like, so in some areas, I think I forgot the exact place, but there is this rich neighborhood in the US where the average life expectancy is above 90. Whereas if you go to some African countries, the expectancy is around 20, in the 20s. So I maybe have exaggerated, but 30s or 20s. You can look that up. So I don't want that disparity. I would like first everybody to be able to live to a ripe old age. And once that happens, when we have people being alive to do research into more stuff, we will be able to expand that to from 85 to maybe 100, 150, 200, whatever. Yeah. So spending money so a few billionaires can live to be 500 while rest die on the shores is not my approach to it. And the approach, I think, if you have listened to one of Aubrey de Grey's presentations, he gives these kind of six approaches to, like, reverse aging or stop aging. Yeah, theoretically they are correct, but we don't yet have any tools that address them, or any way of creating those tools. Like, one of the example he gives is a kind of a protein, or what is that called, capsid, which can take out cellular waste from the cells and therefore help them living longer. Uh, so yes, theoretically it works, but we don't have any technology that can actually create such a thing. And there is this thing like uh, espe- now for neuronal cells, especially they have a apoptotic gene. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Apoptotic means which there is programmed cell death. For it's for all cells, but mainly for neuronal cells, it's like after a certain age you don't create more, yeah, or regenerate. And why is that? Because you see, the neuronal links that are formed to recreate like them, it will take another lifetime. So uh, it's kind of impossible. What's that movie? Have you seen that movie, uh, Battle Angel Alita?
Oh yes,
It's
yes, yeah,
based on.
yeah.
So that I think we might get to that level where everything except the central nervous system can be cloned. So uh, you will be kind of a brain in a jar where brain the jar is in the form of a robot. But again, that reaches science fiction.
Mm.
uh, Maybe but if we have people living long enough, we may reach there. So I do want medical research to happen, and most of the kind of research or inventions or discoveries do happen by serendipity. Like peop- I I don't remember anyone from that. From like there would be many examples. I can't get one from the top of my head. Like let's say penicillin. The who was that? Ah,
Fleming,
Jen,
Jet,
Alexander Fleming.
yeah.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah. So
penicillin is literally one of the greatest discovery in medicine. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So we need people to do research. So, but that has to be directed, I guess. And yeah, we need medical like research funding. Yeah, but a lot of these funds are being wasted. And like big pharma is a different monster altogether.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
have kind of looked into it.
Yeah.
You can have a separate conspiracy theory video regarding that as well. But yeah, that's my kind of 2 cents. What are your kind of thinking about it?
Well, for me, longevity sounds nice and everything, but I think in order for right now, we should. I mean, for me, as a healthcare worker, I would like to at least for people around the world to at least as their basic care needs. For example, like like infant mortality rate in around the world in the poor countries should improve. Healthcare should be for all. Yeah, maybe not free, but at least at least they have at least the basic, for healthcare, not where in the where I know that sometimes in the commenting on the US system, when I read where some people have to wait so long just to get treatment and everything, and insurance killing them and everything. Yeah, but there's another different monster, I guess. Yeah. But in terms of longevity, I mean, I have looked after one of my patients. I mean, she previously, about few long time years back, he was like 94 years old. Yeah, one old man, 94 years old, and he still looks healthy. He looks strong. His mind is very, still very sharp. And I just take a chance to ask him a question, like, um, what is the secret for you to live until 94 years old? Yeah, can you hear me? Am I? No.
Can you hear me?
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
You're quite soft actually.
So, just a second. The
I
background.
can't hear you.
So, my, yeah, headphone battery will
Uh, Dheeraj can't hear you. I think you are quite soft.
just a second.
No. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you. Oh, you see my volume?
Uh, just hold on.
Oh yeah, I can hear a bit. Yeah.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
So, so I, no, my headphone failed me in the middle of the screen. I need to I
Okay.
have improved my setup, but I am too lazy. Yeah,
Mm.
that's another thing I need to apologize for. I haven't done enough for the promotion of Persian and Hex. But yeah. So I at least have done more than some other. I guess. So we were talking about longevity. You know,
Yeah.
because you brought up regarding universal health care. I was listening to a podcast and it made sense. Like uh, it was regarding US system, but you know, actually, if we make like there is this motion out that if we include free health care, the government will need to increase taxes to pay
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. True.
But if you think about it, it's kind of the opposite. So if you make healthcare free for all, you reduce or delete the insurance companies. You uh, destroy the middlemen that negotiate drug prices.
Yeah.
Uh, and if like companies are taken out, that causes what unemployment. And if there is unemployment, then the government actually has to reduce the tax so that they can increase employment. So actually, some things might be opposite of what you believe. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
this
understand.
is what. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is again modern monetary theory. I
Yeah.
consider like you should listen to it, but again, all theories are, are just that. Theories are especially the modern monetary theory, according to me, it's a good descriptive tool, not a very effective. prescriptive tool. So
True, true, true. I mean, different healthcare symptoms doesn't mean that you work in this place and everything. I mean, it also depends on the country, the culture, the society, and issues and everything. Yeah, I guess that's you know, it will always be a difficult thing to settle. Yeah. Mm.
so that was
Yeah, but I guess for longevity, I guess like continue my story, like what the 94-year-old man told me at that time. He said, to live a long life, you should don't eat so much. Uh, Try to don't eat so much. Eat what eat less. Exercise, even though when you're old, take some exercise, even though it's a walk, and keep read books, do some puzzles, keep your mind sharp and everything. I mean, this is what the advice he gave me. Yeah. Mm-mm. 94-year-old, remember, yeah. That time. Yeah.
yeah,
I guess, but
yeah.
quite difficult these days, I guess, for right now, people these days, there's a lot of processed foods, McDonald's, KFC, yeah. In Philippines, it's Jollibee, Jollibee, Jollibee. Every corner you turn Jollibee, 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 Jollibee. Yeah.
You know, that's true. And I like currently where I live, there are like four Jollibee branches, like within like 10 minutes walking distance. So it's like, yeah,
10
that's
minutes radius. Oh.
yeah, like it's crazy. And most of them are full. And not to mention other fast food things, but yeah, that's a different story.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I agree. That's a kind of good advice.
Yeah.
I say eat till you are not hungry, not till you are full. So, mm, and yeah, exercise 1 hour a day, walk. The recommended minimum exercise is 37 minutes of walking every day, normal paced walk.
Yeah. Mm.
That
And
is at the rate of 4 kilometer per hour or around 1 mile per hour. You have to mention that as well. So,
remember, doing housework, household chores is not exercise.
yeah.
Mopping the floor, sweeping, there's no, yeah. And also, when you're working, walking here and there, that is not considered exercise. Yeah. Mm.
But for in terms of longevity, I think the best thing we can do is we need to reduce all the stress to like jokingly the world would be a better place if everybody just smoked a joint for a while. But yeah, see, I am pro medical marijuana, not just
Yeah,
medical marijuana,
yeah, not just
recreational marijuana as well.
expose. Yeah.
But I, I I think Singapore is still strict about it, right? I don't think like even medical research is regarding marijuana is allowed, right?
Yes, yes, because we have in Singapore we have quite a very very tough drug stance. Yeah, and because I think we are quite. I'm not so sure the reason why, but I guess maybe we are worried that if we start this medical marijuana, it may open up a can of worms, regulations, all those kind of
Yeah.
things, and people may start to think that we fake marijuana also in the streets and everything. So yeah.
So yeah, it's and I like when you look at history, the opium wars, etc. So I guess that could be one of the reasons why Singapore is so strict regarding drugs. Uh,
Not only
here in the Philippines, there was a bill for allowing medical marijuana. I don't know the status of that bill, whether it got passed into law. But hey, we I have almost completed the elections. I the will get the actual results in a couple of weeks. Uh, so in the Philippines, so we will. I was hoping by now marijuana would be legal. Uh, there was one candidate who was pro medical marijuana in the 2020 election, but he didn't stand a chance. I think he was doing well. Then he made some stupid comments, and like his popularity dropped
It's always
suddenly.
the
But
stupid
yes,
comments. It's always the stupid comments that that people made
yeah,
on
yeah, but like, yeah, yeah,
I mean,
it was.
Yeah, they are not Trump. Trump can make any comment, and people would just make it into a headline and everything.
That's a different story altogether. Currently, uh, Trump is being treated like royalty. I hope the he went to Dubai and or Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Like he was given the purple carpet, uh, so royalty,
Where's
and
the
he's been given that
jet
new
747 jet?
new
Yeah,
new jet from Qatar. Look, I don't know whether it should be considered a bribe or something, but I I would be more worried about the presidential jet being from a foreign country. Like there may be like spying devices inside. There may be like other nefarious stuff. Like why would you take that security risk? But
and then
at the end of the day, it's like a Boeing jet, right? It's still made in the USA, I guess,
yes, I mean, people
technically.
like saying, oh, it
So
could be spy, but it's all made in the USA. I mean, the Secret Service can also do the sweep. They probably strip down the plane to the skeleton and look for any, you know, bugs or anything. Yeah. But I mean, Trump. That's Trump. I mean, whatever is happening down there, it's all bread and circus, smoke and mirrors, and the people down there they seem to love these dramas and everything. I mean, hey, I mean, go ahead and do what you want. Yeah.
yeah, the other news, latest breaking, I guess, not latest, but Moody's has downgraded US's debt rating from AAA to AA, I guess. Uh, these ratings are kind of fake in general. Like, I, I think it's an old joke. Like, they are like, uh, they are like bad bras. Leaves you well rounded but not pointing anywhere. So, they're kind of pointless. Everybody remember. I hope everybody remembers the great financial crisis. The ratings for all those junk bonds were AAA, so that doesn't really matter. And at the end of the day, the US is or the US dollar is still the reserve currency. So it doesn't really matter. The ratings do not matter as such. But one thing, the yield on the 30-year treasury has increased. It was around 5% now, which also ties into the what they call stable coins, because apparently the stable coin issuers are going to need to buy treasuries, which they already do, but it's not exclusively treasuries. They do hold corporate bonds as well, so, which sometimes pay much higher dividends or interest, whatever you like to call. So if that happens, yeah, there is going to be minting more USD, which will pump the stock market as well as the crypto market. We already know that Fed has mentioned they are likely to cut rates in July, so we'll have to wait till then. Let's see. Just don't get shaken out. Uh, yes, I am out of things to talk about.
Mm.
Um,
I mean, just ask you, how's the weather down there in Philippines? Yeah.
yeah, very hot and humid.
What do you,
And yeah, we do have occasional rain showers, so it's not as bad. But
any
yeah,
flu? Yeah, any
it's
flu outbreak?
really hot.
Yeah, because I think in Singapore we're having a resurgence of influenza, flu, COVID. Also, we heard. Yeah. Yeah. So I was wondering if due
Yeah,
to the weather.
I think that season is going to be around here. Like it's mainly in the beginning of June that happens when there is like a vast fluctuation in weather. So
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised we have had rain showers in May, which is usually dry,
Mm.
but we have like in the Philippines, like it's known like we get rain showers uh, on and off throughout the year. It's just less common. So
Yeah. Yeah, I
that's
just
good.
asking you. Yeah, just asking you because I think in June, I will probably be visiting my in-laws place down there. Yeah, so I'll be in the Philippines for a week in June. Yeah. Mm.
Great, great, great.
So I'll be joining
Uh,
live stream in when I'm in the Philippines. I'll probably join you in the live stream and experience the internet connection.
I hope so. If we can, maybe we'll have a meetup. And yeah, but uh, like, what's that saying? Like, if if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So let's not make any plans. We'll
That's not
see
true.
what happens. And I guess we have reached the 1 hour mark. We will. I would like to end this live stream, and we will see you guys next week. And hopefully, this week is going to be bullish for crypto and for Pulse Chain. Which, by the way, Vitalik is just tweet like last yesterday or last week he put out a blog post regarding Ethereum L1 scaling. Now, remember, all those changes will eventually come to PulseX. Right now, we don't have the same problems as Ethereum does. So, but so that scaling, etc. I would have liked to cover the technical details, but nobody is actually interested in those things. So maybe
Everybody,
sometime. Yeah, everything goes whoosh. So
yeah. I've
maybe
seen it,
next time.
but yeah, I don't have the technical. Even explain to me yourself like what I will probably like, huh? What? Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that matters is price. That's but the changes coming to Ethereum are going to be bullish for not just Ethereum but all crypto. And we are going to get more regulatory certainty as well. So everything is bullish. So don't sell too soon. We may be just in the initial phase of a very big bull run. Like we discussed last week, I think we are in some. At least I am. feeling I am in the optimism phase. So we, hopefully we'll have that peak euphoria soon where everybody is refreshing their explore or portfolio viewing apps. Just remember while taking a screenshot, don't forget to take profit. Just here. So I see Jasul joining. He has at least I get to give him a mention before signing out, and I will sign out with our favorite song, Kacha Badam. See you guys next week.
Yeah. Take
Bye
care,
bye.
everyone. Bye.
आय बदना से पहले माता चूड़ी माला दिए मोबाइल बड़ भांग दिए बदाम मोबाइल बड़ गुलो पाली से कदम तत समान समान बादाम